All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the little delay, but it was needed. Some energies that beforehand to clean that up. Kind of like heated conversations with something in about 3D. What we're looking at here is that today's talk is actually attached to what's going on in the sky. Talking about this void, this avoidance, this unresolved situations, this human-based emotions from within you that right now you feel like a lot of the things does not going and does not resonate with the things. What is that process is though? That is the process that you figured out your human-based personality create a lot of mess. That was it, the process of the face mask that come out. That is the process of the shadow work and shadow works pretty much never ends. Stop with the illusions that ends. And there is good to not to lie within yourself about all this, because evolutions continues to goes on and goes on. And today we're going to talk about the current evolution processes that actually goes on, but they're beautiful in the way of a lot of you looking at beauty. That's you. Okay? The beauty is you. We want to talk about this state of void for it, because of that avoidance. That is a deleting of your human-based personality. And now you begin to put yourself together as a spiritual, divine personality from within you. That's what people avoid in you. People avoiding you. Situations doesn't work. Why? Because you cannot make up your mind. Why? Because your mind is in process of transformations, of changes from within you. So, with that being said, guys, we are going to be dealing today with very beautiful, enjoy these beautiful transformations there. Some of you already feel these transformations happening. They are divine, they are divinely guided, they are divinely movement from within you, and you see all those beautiful energies within yourself. But if you don't see them, you probably seize the energies that are about to be removed from you. Maybe a lot of things are letting it go. A lot of the things that are you are going to kind of like understand that wherever you go from now on, you don't need them. Is that is a things that is a situations of maybe a business, maybe a family, maybe a friendship orientations, maybe some emotional issues, maybe some all that. You need to understand that during this avoidance moments, something is beautiful is coming within this, because of these wounds that wasn't healed, they are going to be healed once this divine personality does from within you. You begin to understand human relationships from divine point of view. But divine point of view is going to be within you. This is a very beautiful process, and that's what these current energies are about it. So, with that being said, let's recognize the people who come into the chat. Okay, guys? So, Christine, Diamond B, Lorianne, Erica, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Diamond B, I'll message you. So, whatever you need, I'm here for you. Okay? And talking about the void, what is a void? You either void by avoiding the things that you want to develop from within you, and now you entering that void, you to develop that void space from within you, or you begin the process of deleting a lot of knowledge, a lot of things, a lot of programming within yourself, in order to get in these situations from within yourself. Talking about like you have been replaced one operation system with another, but it's a very interesting period right now because you can catch these gravitations that's currently is going on. You can catch that wave and allow this process now to work from within. There's going to be a lot of internal work, a lot of internal growth that it's coming because today it is about this moment when the divine puts together your authority and your intuition. You're going to feel this process because that is it, the basic two things, pillars that create the base of your life. You have the authority and you have the intuitions that tells you how to navigate your life, the rest of your life. But those are your best two things from within you. And now since Mars is in issues with authority. Venus has like no love, a lack of communications. You don't feel things. Too much transformations, restrictions from Saturn towards what's going on in life, which is it's going on, and so on. You feel like nothing go on in life. Like this year was like ooh, but this year was a beautiful you had a lot of aha moments, a lot of new energies inside of you, a lot of new things within inside of you. Have you looked at that side of the coin? Because more beautiful times are coming right now. So, in this state of void, currently, you are going to feel the inner peace from within. That inner peace is coming back, but more powerful, more strong, more mature, more from within you that it has been. Allowing the changes from within yourself is going to be a primary concern. And when you allow these changes, that is it. When you understand that the problem, the anxiety, the intensity within, the stress within you, it's coming in from your mind. Now, your mind doesn't operate like this anymore. Right now, your mind is going to be like, I need the peace, I need the confirmations, I need the situations from it, and I need this. Because whatever I've done, it doesn't work. Whatever they told me doesn't work. Whatever I put it within myself doesn't work. I don't sleep right, I don't eat right, my life is not good, my situation is not great, and so on and so on. I need to find a new road. That new road is the age of Aquarius. And talking into you is here is like when you get into the divine energies here, when you get into this beautiful state of inner peace, you find the beauty from within. Your beauty from within. And when you get the beauty from within you, the beauty from within you is going to perform actions of beauty outside of you in this world. Hopefully, you're getting into this avoidance. Hopefully, you're not avoiding your growth. Hopefully, you're not avoiding people. Hopefully, you're not avoiding situations. Hopefully, you sit down and dealing with everything inside of you. Hi, Natalia. Hi, Paulina. Thank you for coming. Hola. I need to learn Spanish, so practicing my Spanish lately. For looking you, talking you directly with you because this is a high level of vibrations right now. You overcome these energies of these intense situations from within. You're gonna be find the new earth that you want to build, the seek from within you, within your own self. And that energy is going to make your life happy, beautiful, and so on. You might don't feel this kind of like energies right now, because if you are focused on what's going on in the 3D, that everything is crushed and burned, you're focused there, you might missing the moment. You need to understand, nothing is more expensive than the moment. Nothing. At certain time, at certain point of your evolution, you will understand all this. And now with those changes, specifically we're talking about the twin flames, that is going to be when you put the divine energies from within. Those who does that and allow these divine energies to walk in, and you get and set up your divine based personality within your mind, you become divine personality mindful. But if you continue to go in the lower realms into the old, and not allowing these things to change you, and don't allowing these forces freely without any restrictions, you're not gonna miss it. And that's what my message is for you guys. What do you need to do though? as as you're looking at in this, take a look at the anxiety helps you. Take a look if the anger helps you. Take a look all the things that you want to manifest, what your ego wants helped you. You and everyone around. Take a look all this. Take a look all these energies. Take a look at all these situations that you create a lot of mess, or there was a lot of mess around you, and now you are have to dealing with it. Does any of us need all this mess? We needed the mess to figure out the reality, but in the base, if you want to change the future reality within us, all the changes become from within ourselves. It doesn't matter what are you dealing with. It doesn't matter the situations you're dealing with. It doesn't matter anything. Nothing's matter except one thing: the goal. The goal is build a paradise on earth. That's all that is. Deep inside of you, you know what that you came from. You wanted to build a paradise when you got married. You wanted to build a paradise and thought that that's how it is. But you build it without this divine spirituality within you. Now, since you have this spirituality within you, things are different. A lot of the kids who are born specifically within these times, within these energies, for it, they will have this energy naturally within them, because that's what they got. They are the gravity where they're growing up. And Diamond B, I'm so happy for the baby in there. So, JC, KCPA present. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Christine, thank you. You guys can ask them any questions if you have problems with the void. But as we talk about the void and avoidance, if you look at it, the Jupiter bring us into the void and the avoidance. We said we're going to talk about this before. We talk about it when that was at the beginning. Now we talk again. Why? Because the gravitations come back the same way. The gravitations of the growth. Now you see it in opportunities. Be mindful that today, if you see the problems, the problem rise. That's what you put your energy. But if you see the opportunities, that's what's going to grow. Your opportunities. How is your mind will be from within yourself? What is the divine energies are trying to tell you? Change your life. The beauty of all this is removing all this unnecessary fight for survival. That it is the biggest luggage you're carrying in your back as an emotions, as energies, and so on. Now, when you look at it from a divine 5D, 7D perspective on these energies, your life gets easier. Why? Because you give that luggage to the divine. And when you work with the divine energies, how are you? Peaceful, energetic. You don't speak anymore. No, faster. You don't have this anxiety like you want to win, you want to do this. You talk with one thing there. You're talking with peace. You're talking about evolutions from within. And that evolutions, you know, that doesn't mean you're not going to have a heated conversations, because people create the heated conversations because of pointing out their point of view. It is not about their point of view or your point of view. It is about the combined point of view of the truth, the way it is, because it is what it is. Can't change what it is, simply because it is what it is. And within you, within those changes, for is the mind. Are you going to set it up your mind from within you? So, hi, detective. Thank you for coming in. So, Zana, what do you think changes your reality? Always been so simple. You get stuck in the mud of our minds sometimes. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, a lot of people are stuck in the mud. You will find it. Some of the people who are stuck in the mud, they are going to look from within themselves in the mud. Now we see in the mud. Now we see all these changes. For I just looking at the energies, the posts, they are from within Facebook, within the YouTube videos that comes in, and so on. A lot of it begins to getting better, which is good. We're coming to these energies more and more. A lot of the people begin to get better, to get involved, to get in situations, and so on and so on. Working though, I've been working so hard up here. I see there is some improvements, not only personally, but I see some improvements within other people, and that brings these divine energies to a whole another game. I wish to tell you more, but I only see what I see at the current moment. So, good job, detective. Yes, everyone's going to learn something, something from within. So, you're welcome, Xanapix. It's beautiful, you know. Those people who get into these energies, they're beautiful. You might gonna have a hard time with something. It's called personal attachments. This is gonna be your hard thing. The personal attachment is gonna be replaced with this non-attachment relationships. You may gonna have a hard time with that program. Deleting from it in yourself. It is like, why did these people acting like this? We should have been more, or it should have been this, and should have been that, and so on. But that is not healthy. You may gonna feel it like, Dio, you ask us not to have emotions. No, your emotions gonna be divine, much more evolved. You always wanted to have those emotions. You want to understand in order some of the things to put back in its place as a divine human being the way you are. You can't get the human based stuff. You can have understandings of human based stuff. You can look at it inside, but deeply from within you, you develop something new. You develop your beauty from within, the beauty of your soul. That's what you got to awaken. A lot of the twin flames will deal with this. Some, they're going to choose not to. That's their choices. Everything is going to come to pretty soon to the word choices. Blue pill, red pill, each one you want. You want the truth, or you want to keep going into the illusions? You want the truth from within you as who you are, or keep putting your face masks? This is going to become more strong, more powerful over time, guys. Very powerful. Because now we see the damage that it was done of building the human-based personalities. We see all these situations, they are coming in and they are coming in more and more. So, yeah, set healthy boundaries with TF from a place of love while still being there for her. Yes, boundaries. If they comes in and not talk to you from the deep truth from within them, you will feel it. So you put the boundary of the truth. That's it. That's what you're looking for. Everything else that is false, it is like any toxic behavior or any manipulations or back 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 mind thinking. I'll do this because I need this of needs of personality within. There is a lot in there. So yeah, recently did my own tarot reading for the first time. Was really helpful. Helps, yes, is the tool they're using. Tarot is a one tool. It is deep down. She really wants to be with me, but on a surface, she acts cold, and it's like it's over. Yes, a lot of the twin flames have this right now because what is over? It's over has to be the human-based personality. That's what it is. The wrong programming that you have within your DNA, the wrong programming. The soul opens up the programming within the DNA right now. That's the little secret when they says like this, give all your problems from God and receive everything back. Are you gonna give? Are you gonna let it go? People want and things to be simple. Yes, they're simple. What it makes us hard is ourselves. So why you're not with your twin? She loves more. Sorry. Um, yes, mine too big ego, but he loves hard and strong, but I'm not strong, but big love. We have familiar affair. Yeah, you want to be touch base with all the twin flame stuff, very high level, very high situations right now. All these parts about the twin flames now picking up a speed. Lately, last year, it's been going down the hill. A lot of people lost belief. A lot of people lost everything. Now, this belief, hopes, and dreams for it with the couples who does this work, it's gonna comes in and gives its fruits. It will, but it's their choices. That's what right now you have to be okay with or without them, or have different person. You just that's how it's gonna be. For can't build you can't build these divine relationships if you don't have these divine relationships as a twin flame between authority and intuitions from within you. Then it works with the divine. That is the primary. That's what it is. Authority, divine intuition. That's what this is. Everything else comes after. Love, communications, all that. Learnings, growth. What can it be the love if you don't have the divine? It's going to be again this fake love that you've been having it as a karmic. What's going to be the growth that you built a family when that family is full of face masks and nothing is real? You guys see what I'm talking about here. Some of you is going to have a hard time of this let it go for it. So yeah. Trying to give you the energy how it feels like. You think it's impossible for you? If you think it's impossible for you, that's when you're wrong. If you think it's possible for you, then you're on the right track. within yourself. Uh, I don't share the view of attachments. Attachments share it on here. Uh, the attachments, they could be in a lot of situations. There could be an attachment that you haven't seen in the whole. For example, there is a lot of attachments within the twin flames. They are attached to themselves to a point of suffocations, to a point of lower vibrations, the point of I don't like it, I don't want to be with them, they're toxic, they're this, they're that, and so on. But when you are divine and they are divine from within them, if they did the goal, then you will understand that this attachment, or kind of like a grip, I would say, was actually suffocating the connection. And then when you understand non-attachment, then you're going to find out the unconditional love and the freedom from within. They are free to do whatever they feel like, how they feel like it, in a base of the mutual love within you and them. Not like before, you want something from them, you're demanding something, you demand them to change, you're demanding to be, they have to react on certain situations. You're looking at what they're connected, what they are doing, are they finished their inner job, and so on. What is the part of the inner job, of this inner work that you do to this point? To this point, to replace right now this human-based personality with the divine personality. And when you arrive there, you don't have anything pretty much to do, are you? How are you gonna feel? Are you feel good when you finish your work? Are you feel good when you have something to do and it's out of your mind? What do you get? Peace. It is the same thing right now. Just is more intense. Just is more powerful. But if you look within you, these energies, they will help you to get into this state and keep evolving within that state. So, if you guys have some questions, so let me know. I'm here for you. So, I actually feel very good. Um, Balanced in a way. Emotions are in peace. Not stressing myself out for any future outcomes. Not any situations, because I accept it. It will be what is going to be because it is what it is. If I want to have this divine future within me, these divine energies within me, there is something I need to do today, and that is it. This change within the mind, and I have to be okay with it. I have to learn to let it go completely of things they don't serve a purpose within the divine. So actually, I feel good. I've been sharing with all of you here. I communicate with people up here, and pretty much okay with situations. Of course, I have my own personal shadow work and things to do more and more, because when you get to this state, you understand, but I'm a more in peace. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good energy, Christine. Does anybody else have some questions? Don't make it hard on you to be in this state. You don't have to use this knowledge and forcing yourself to change. Ooh, message is calling. Bing. Yeah, that's what this is. You don't. Actually, that process, if you allow it, it happens. You hear the word lately, naturally. That is a natural evolution from within. You guys, love you. Just love. Meeting love and gives that love into it. But if you're not in the peace today, if you have these energies of today, that's you're not. Why you're not? Uh, do I feel the use of Facebook and involvement in a spiritual community is too much and needs to be controlled more, or do you feel it's healthy? Detective, the way I do this work for it, and so on and so on. Some people think it's not healthy. Maybe it's too much. Maybe every day doing daily life chat is kind of like for it. But you pay attention, there is different people coming in, looking at. There is some pretty much at some point there is the same people there coming in and so on. About the Facebook, there is a lot of people need different energies and situations in there. So I don't think so is much. Actually, it's not enough. We should have done a little bit more because it's not enough within the collective to be within the state. Because when you are looking at these situations, this is like trying to bring the people up. Okay? How many people can you grab? Few, thousands maybe, and so on and so on. But the more the impact will be down the road, not in the current moment. I know this. If you're watching the videos, um, if you're watching the videos from like a few months back, when we started doing this daily life chat, that is the personal connections with people. I don't mind the videos that I did that before, but now there is a current present energies directly involved within the people who are here. You need to understand that it brings the game to totally new level because they feel the energies by within the engagement. Basically, they feel within the energy that it's been here. And we process, we evolve. So, how to help others should make people go to several addictions. Support groups daily, but I mean, if your own health in needs. I'm looking at for my own health. Actually, I'm working with it. Last night, I put a lot of work offset. Last night, I had to sit down and do some work that I needed to do. I needed to set up some things for my trip. I had to do some confirmations about a ticket and situation. I had people that I need to talk. I have some people who comes in for consultations. Today I had some very beautiful consultations. I'm going to have a consultations within about an hour from now. It's going to be for about like 2 hour consultations there. Don't think that in my life I'm just bored. I'm not bored. Actually, uh, I really have to take a look with this. But that gives me this lifestyle opportunity to do this for the community. That is my lifestyle. And I'm not going to change my lifestyle. That is who I am. So, workaholism? Not really. I wouldn't say workaholism. There was a workaholism before because I'm very strict at my job. In my job, you can actually tell that maybe I'm too much perfectionisms in there as when I do the work. We need to understand where that come from. When you work with machines, when you do dealing as a maintenance as a maintenance technicians there, do you know there is a people who going around these machines? Those are the people who dealing with these machines. And they have to be a safety in order with it. They have to be properly maintained to perform properly. And when you are maintenance, for example, you're responsible for this. And I took not just pride, I actually is who I am. Because I don't need somebody to tell me we lost productions because you were lazy or you didn't do a job or you didn't perform a very good work in there. It's the same thing that has been within me, but that is my personality, is who I am. But yes, there was a workaholism, so I can escape things within there. Right now, there is nothing to escape. Actually. Right now, I'm getting and embodying these energies within me, so I can have and build this lifestyle of what I am. That's all. That's basically is. Not working for anything else. Somebody wants to come join me, great. Somebody doesn't want to come join me, great. But that's not gonna stop me of doing what I am doing with the divine mindset, with the divine energies within me. Why would I want to do that? With all the understanding, with all these learnings, if you look at even exactly within yourself, you were dreaming for this alignment of inner peace. You were dreaming of this alignment to have these human based experiences of embodiment of the soul. Why just not build your life to be about this? I was missing at this for so quite a long time. But guess what? I didn't have the divine mindset from within me. The divine mindset about the situations, about the divine mindset about other things. Now I understand much more than before. Now I have more things from it to me. Why not using this to help other people to be okay with it? We're not talking about making money. That's not the primary concern at all. Mhm. So, unseen and said, thank you for coming in. Margot, thank you for coming in. So, that's pretty good. Christine, you're talking for 1,000 people. So, yeah, to go back to this state, get us some sleep. Um, don't stress yourself and use the tools within you. I would suggest you like today or tomorrow, kind of like a chill out. Really, had a people who told me today this morning while I was having my coffee, the coffee shop. I had four people texting me at the same time of increasing moment. And guess what? I stopped drinking my coffee and started answering the messages uh, for. But pretty much the same energies was there. I feel like people avoiding me. I feel people abandon me. I feel like this is kind of like avoidance. I feel like this is the fault. I feel like this. When did this energies is gonna start affecting us? Know what I reply on this? Chill. Chill out, relax, let all the situations go through it, allow the changes to come in. Can you leave? Once you leave within the world, within energies, can you go back? No, but get used to it. Might as well enjoy it, but in a beautiful way. Put the divine energies in charge. See how it is. See how it is. Feel it from within you. You're going to develop divine emotions. Those divine emotions, they're going to be developed from within you. But right now, what is developing is the authority and the intuition. Then you're going to develop the divine talk, which is the communications, which is Mercury. You're going to develop the divine love inside of you, which is Venus. Okay, you're going to be developed the divine world, it's Jupiter. You're going to be divine. You're going to develop this divine wisdom within yourself, which is Saturn. The secret that is in there. You're going to develop this divine masculine energies within you. That is Mars. That's why Mars is retrograde. You're going to have the divine visions, which is Neptune, from within your chart. You can develop the divine Lilith from within you, which is the spiritual intimacy. But right now, people, what do they want to look? Oh, I lost this twin flame. Oh, I lost this situations. I don't have the feelings with this. I don't. My life sucks. Nothing works right. Everything is broken down. Everything is situations and so on. Did we talk about it? Accessing the damage that was done from the previous generations. That's what this is. And now, all you gotta do is just developing first divine authority, put them within you, and the divine intuitions coming and working together within you in agreement. That's how I begin. All right. I totally agree with you. I'm still dealing with top should expose more out there. Many people have come to me for advice on how they trust me. On the other hand, still dealing with dualism. The dualism is that. That is the dualism. That is a human-based personality within your mind and a spiritual-based personality within you. So basically, as a twin flame, you flipped everything backwards. Now you get to the bottom of the things. You completing this. You completed the learning. You completed understanding. Now you're getting wise enough to practice it, and you practice it right now. So there is going to be a people, as I said before, they're going to come to you for advice. You're still going to have dualism though, because first of all, you're going to see the dualism within the people, but that's going to help you with healing the dualism from within you. Not bad for a change of you getting a divine wisdom from within you and do this. So I had the same. I had a fears that my friend will abandon me, and had delicious. She was reading my message and not answered for a long time. But it had been like 2 days, and she answered me that night. And I was planning in my head to give her Christmas gift and everything. So yeah. Yeah. You will look at it, the divine friendship as compared to the friendships based out of the human-based emotions. And when you develop the human-based emotions, do you know how beautiful that is? Mm-hmm. You're not stressing yourself out. You just allow these emotions to be the way it is. You're laughing, but you're laugh together with the divine from it. You love, with the divine from within you. You cry within the divine from it. I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys seen the process of changes that happened. So some of you feeling those changes. So, all right, guys. So if you have so many questions, let me know. Any ideas about topic that we're going to talk about it? Just to remind you, today is the 10th, and about 2 days. So after the 12th, there's going to be no live session for it. On the 13th, I'm going to be at the hospital, and I'm going to be dealing with all this. And then it's going to be some days that I'm going to be out of it. So I'm trying to give you the best as I can of the current process and the current energies and so on. So yeah, I was finally getting it because it was canceled twice. The first time there was administrative situations that she was scheduled and so on, and had to deal with some paperwork that wasn't processed and so on. So we had to cancel it, and later on it was canceled for another time because it was too many people all of a sudden came in. And the third time was canceled because I was really sick, and they told me, you are sick, you cannot come in here. So now hopefully everything is okay. Detective Unseen and Set, I'm gonna set up a live chat in about 3 hours from now, and we're gonna do these pictures for it. It's beautiful time for these pictures, and we're gonna talk about it because when I set this chat there, when I set it up, and some of you guys, when I'm not there, you don't want to talk to each other. You should. We're on the same team. Just because the coach is not there, for example, giving you as a sports team, that doesn't mean you cannot be who you are. That doesn't mean you cannot practice for. So this is our room. This is our common room, guys. It's for us. I mean, I set it up. I went in there. There's nobody there. I had people that I need to talk. Then I came out. I finished the talk. Came back to the room. There was nobody there, and so on and so on. So I'll set it up. There is no problem with it. So children, it's gonna be a lot of issues with children. You cannot force them to see the divine if they're not open to the divine. But Erica, there is a one point that you can do only for your children. Gravitate with that energy so they can feel the energies from within you. That's all you can do. You cannot. They have to choose on their own. Your kids, they belong to the universe, Eric. I know. Trust me. There's a lot of issues with when you become in this enlightenment path and your kids does not go. You think they should, they could, they would have, they must be because it's a part of me. Guys, they're one big fat illusion. They're soul on their own. You gave them a body. The process you have within you, it's gonna go to them when it's divine time. And this is one of the attachments between mother and the kids have to be evolved, because when you understand they are going to have their own divine time, as a mother. You're going to give them all the divine love from within you. You're going to develop a new divine love emotions as a mother. Everything is replaced, but in a whole beautiful new way. And those who cannot replace it, there is nothing you can do about it. But those who will, there will be examples that it works. Society is not changed by anything else. Society is changing by examples. And the society continue pick it up this. Why the society wants to have twin flame? Why people say, how can I find my twin flame? I'm like, are you sure you want to be a twin flame? Are you sure this is a twin flame? Are you ready to become and do whatever it takes to be a twin flame? Most of the people, they have no clue how to be a twin flame, act, live your life as a twin flame. If they knew how much amount of work they need to do in the shadow, they will be like, oh no, this is not for me. I'm going to bolt out. Oh no, this is not for me. How about a parent who didn't did their job and they telling you right now is like, this twin flame thing, it is all kind of like projections, mentalities, and so on. So yeah. Right. Let's see. Only when they ask, exactly. So, detective, I'm always too busy doing other things to do live chat, unfortunately. It's my job, actually. I came here. What is the live chat? It's usually like 2 hours. I do the astrogravitational report. It's 1 hour. What the hell do you think I'm doing the rest of hours in the day, which is about like 14 hours a day? Give it a take. Enjoy myself, research, studies, whatever I need. Talk to people, consultations, astrology. That's what this is. So, yes, 2 years work and Lord work would help me again. Pretty good. But it is interesting that people ask for it to set up and they don't use it. Oh, yeah. I see a lot of people in the community. You tell them what to do, you help them, you put the time, effort, and energy. And guess what? You can bring the horse to the water, but they can't make them drink. You can bring the person to the water, but they have to swim. And unfortunately, something is called courage. A lot of the people don't have the courage to allow all things to go away or allowing other people to screw up with their minds. So be careful who you listen to. Maybe your best friends or your family members are not really helping you. But interesting what people ask for it is to be set up then, yeah. Grateful for the connection with George as well. We are our confidence through the twin flames journey. Yes. You want to find those connections, yes. Natalia, I was thinking lately about the energies we exchange with our TF during our first meetings. Yes, you're going to have this. Pretty good, Natalia, because these energies right now, they may come back. Or they came back already with you. Erica, no one in my life understands what them experience, either only one friend. Yeah, that's how it goes. Only when they speak exactly about the kids. I'm happy, guys. Very good. Christine, grateful for the group and a wish for the further assistance knowledge of kingdom building. Yes, actually, that was a quite a few of the people. Even Mel said there's going to be a twin flame communities, so it's coming. Like it or not, it is. But you're either going to be part of it or not. It is what it is. Same do here and go out of the channel till someone is there. Just leave it open. It's okay. Yeah, we'll leave it open. That's okay. Alicia, be the change. For did I missing somebody's chat up here? For okay, I think I did. You mentioned being involved in Satanism. Previous time I asked about it, and the answer maybe I misunderstood. I don't think so. I was involved in Satanism. I don't know what your word about Satanism is for, but I study narcissism. Maybe that's what you are mistaken with. Maybe you misunderstood. My energy goes to sector and find them lately, but they find me giving about. Or you're talking about Christine, detective. I don't know. Paulina, learn to rest, guys. Too long I was just pushing forward, learning, going further. I didn't know how to spend time with myself. It was all empty until I broke and realized relax is just as precious. Yes, Paulina, relax is precious. It's the precious gift of giving you the divine truth to seek the things from within. Hopefully, people get that from you. It's beautiful energy. So, hi, Alicia. Okay, what else I'm missing? Looking at through the chat because you guys chatting a lot and okay. Most people are okay with me talking to them, but about it, but they mostly dismiss me or try to bring me down and make me doubt myself and step away from what I'm experiencing. Of course, people deny things that they don't understand. You need to understand this. It's a human-based behavior instead of like open up their mind. You know, the mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it's not open. So that's a lot of the people. They just fall down. They don't open their parachute, their minds to look for it. God bless them when they meet they meet the earth. Hopefully, they open their mind. I mean, their parachute. Otherwise, fuck. Yeah, I know some of you laughing in there, but that is what it is. You know, that's how it goes. I mean, come on. If you don't get this mind open from within you, you're not open-minded. So, Natalia, what is your opinion about the energy still present in us? Because we have heard that our TF is learning about missing piece of him. Oh, a lot of the people within the twin flame, they're going to work on missing that piece because everything else is pointless. They're going to look for it. Whatever was the reason, the situations, the problems, the nightmares, the dramas, the manipulations, the energies pushing, the energies, the attachments, all that. Did that sound like a mud to you? Yeah. They're missing. They're missing the inner peace. But now we need to understand whatever they're missing, they have to develop. We give them the clue with this video how to develop, what they need to develop. And you know, universe is in charge. I share in these videos to 3 places. 4. to 3 groups. 2 of them are I created. That's I Am Twin Flame and I'm Twin Flame International. And I sharing with permissions from Petya and Andres group. That's it. The rest of the sharings and, of my videos or the situations is from, they are coming from the people who's watching it, people who decide they want to share it. The universe tell them. Most of you came here because of the universe. You didn't came in because of anything else. So, but yeah, there's gonna be. We have to unite and balance both the masculine and feminine energies to unite with source. There you go. Masculine energy. What is the primary masculine energy? Authority. What is the primary feminine energies? Intuition. That's what happens now. But you have to do it within you, because when you do it within you, you also do it with your partner. Because you know the road, you know how it feels. So if they haven't united from within them, you will know. Simple as that. I had a friend stop being a friend because she treated me, my connection with my TF and my experiences. Some of you is going to be feel like they have to stop being a friend with somebody. Why? Unhealed friendliness wounds. Expecting of certain energy, certain attention at certain times. That it comes in from immaturity. Still looking for mom, dad, or friend, special person who to give me the love that I want, instead of focusing on developing the love from within. And those friends, they're acting on the basis of a trigger from old wounds. Everyone has a different wounds, guys. Everyone has a different wounds. But don't damage people because of your wounds. Allow the peoples to do this. That's how you look at it as a divine. You give them a chance and opportunity, they to look from within them, and they to value the relationships for it. When they see the value from that relationships, they will realize the things from within themselves. They're gonna heal their own wounds, and then they will coming with the relationship, friendship situations. Right? So, yes, just saw what you wrote higher up, Alicia. Thank you. So it's never been a choice. TF was just bestowed upon me. It's never actually a choice. You actually choose that twin flame situations from before. Diamond B life chant is amazing. Diamond B, yes, it is. It's getting even better. I'm looking at. It's getting better, especially with the latest developments. It's getting better and better. I know people are going away from a chat because they have a lot of inner work to do. Then they come back. Then they do a work. They come back to the chat. But Diamond B, you're and the baby. I love you when you guys are here. All right. You're doing great job, Gio. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. So, you guys are chatting a lot, and I'm losing my chat. Alicia, you're like singer, very nice people. I was in a live chat alone while I was cooking once, and then Erica came in and we talked. That was nice. Yes, because we can communicate in Hungarian. That's so easier for her. Christine, she's a singer too. Love the live chat. It's hard to set time to connect. Yes. Alicia, Aquarius, so another sign Gemini. George, help our energies. I have no idea for the topic, but I do have a question. What is the significance of December 12 and 21 and 12, 12 and 12, 21? Talking about the numbers, significance of 12, 21. I would suggest you, George, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I want to tell you something. This 12, 1, 2, 2, 1. It's talking about the mirroring energies. So it's talking about a lot of mirroring that goes on, pointing out the same energies of two different point of views. But if you look at it from one side, that's talking about oneness. To call it from the inside, it's talking about duality. So there is a huge divine situations inside of it. So the 12, there is a repeating number of 1 and 2. So I'm daring you to go search it within yourself. Why? Because a lot of the numbers, they have a lot of meanings. You can have a numerology reading, you can have an angelic reading, you can have an energy reading, you can have a meanings for twin flames, you can have a meanings for God knows what else is out there. And you have to read them all to look what resonates from within you. The one that you're going to be, that's the one you resonate, and that's what the message is. I think about it too. Thank you, Christine. Yes, I am a singer. I will open up. Oh, guys, you guys chatting to each other. For Dio, we care about everyone and their well-being. I really pray you to get the results you want from surgery. Actually, you know what? Unseen and said, as long as I can breathe, I'm okay. I'm okay with all this. I'm okay with all this, the way I look. Because the person who's going to love me, he's going to love me not for my shell, my body. It's going to love the internal you. So that doesn't bother me anymore. Not a bit. Not a bit. But as long as I can breathe and sleep okay, that is the pretty good thing. Oh, you look good, dear. Thank you. Thank you. My son loves to play a song. Oh, there you go. My chat is... Dear, my friend, stop being a friend. Horace. It was her once. Crow girl! Wow, look at you. Thank you for coming to the chat. Are you prepared to do a your journey alone? Yes, I am. Actually, I am to do it alone. If that is what meant to be, I am prepared. If somebody's going to have to be with me, they will be with me. And that's what I'm not looking currently for anything. I'm attracting and I'm developing with me. I'm not really getting into this because I know it's a divine connections in there. So if it's meant to be, it will be. I'm not stressing for a connections. I'm not stressing with all this. I'm just allowing to be. There is some energies, there is some things that I'm connecting with, but it's about divine purpose. And you can't discover the divine purpose until you're not evolve and do it. But if I have to do it on my own, I can do it on my own. If I have to be with the person, I will be with the person. If I have to be with someone, there will be someone. And Crow Girl, yes. If you ask me if I'm ready, I am. I am. Because of building somebody else's dreams, because of the twin flames attachment, lead to nothing good. That's why right now, the way the energies are and the development there is, I'm gonna building the divine situations. And that's how that is. It's beautiful because let me share a little bit up here with you. and that questions. Do you know how beautiful it is to let it go of the projections of how you think your twin flame should be, journey should be at the front? You know how beautiful it is when you let it go of everything. You don't stress yourself out. You have a person who doesn't put stress in you, actually helps you to develop these energies inside. You're not worried about this person if they're your twin flame or they're another situation and so on and so on. All you do is the peace. You like that eternal peace that you have. That's all this is. So, but pretty good question, Crow Girl. A lot of the people, they have attachment. They don't know what it that means to let it go of this attachment. Because if it's something needs to be, it will be. But there is the people understanding of the divine point of view. Heart. A lot of the people is going to have a heart problem with this. But they're going to find a lot of freedom, a lot of peace when they let it go. Trust me, Cobra. It's different when you see what is in the other side through the bridge. And that's what the people are right now going to that bridge. Some will walk, some will burn the bridge, someone will be have to rebuild the bridge to walk in there. It all depends. So, okay. Yes, she was trigger detective. We'll be back. We'll be okay. Okay. Mayan calendar begin the Aquarius age 12, 21, 12. Alicia. Melanie Baker is going to live guided heart chakra meditations on 12/20. She's attached, meaning that the deity in the 21, perhaps astrologically. A lot of people using these energies of numbers and situations and so on and so on. Actually does the things that I do in the present moment, whatever they need to be. Sometimes cannot be in the present moment because of the way of the time frames are for. But as far as the day, the situations and so on, the only things that I really look at is a November 11th, and usually during my birthday, I do workshops. So, but everyone has their own situations to see. That's how it is. I like it too, George. Nice. Um, okay. Message me anytime. Yes, nothing due. Don't love me for my flesh, but my soul. Exactly. Crow girl, me too. Exactly, crow girl. Exactly. When you get to these positions of this, you're gonna feel like a lot of heaviness walks out from you. That is the pressure of these situations for it. But when you let it go of the back of withholding, we're actually ready to fly on our wings. So that's how it goes. I said it, that a lot of the people is going to begin to learn things to do it on their own. Sometimes people can fly, but they have to learn to fly on their own. No attachments, not like, oh, you have to be with me, oh, you must be with me, like I have to be with my twin flame. You depending on them to be with you. How about the divine flight, where you have to fly? Your twin flame can fly on their own next to you, though. There is a difference within this. So it's going to be rough for some because some cannot fly. Those of us who can fly, why not? As I said, there's nobody's fault in there. Everyone has its own stuff to do. It's a part of the inner work. That's what the inner work is for. So, Detective Dio Ramdas never settled with someone. His great spiritual teacher. Later on, he learned he had a son, and they became family. Yes, a lot of the spiritual teachers actually have one big issue. I'm talking to you of this other side. If you guys accept me as a spiritual teacher point of view, which is I'm equal to you guys, I'm not more different than I am. Some of the people I work with, they see the normal human being in me, not like extraterrestrial super teacher knowing all spirituality and so on. I just developed myself uh, for. We have a problem because when we vibrate so high, we have a hard time resonate with someone. Hard, a very hard time to resonate with someone. That's what most of the spiritual teachers are alone. We have a hard time someone to understand us as who we are and someone to accept us who we are. We're looking for someone who sees us as a human being who is evolved. But we also have to resonate with them. You think it's easy? No, it's not. That's what most of the teachers are sad sometimes, alone, and so on. Been alone for the pretty much the whole twin flame journey. Yeah, I have some talks, I have some energies, I see some people and so on. But yeah. So for it. But right now, as I see this as the issues, is that I'm looking at that the person who is meant to be what it's meant to be through the twin flames journey is that the person you are meant to be, you will be. Because divine right now is an order. There is a divine order. And me leading myself within this divine order within me, talking about personal for me, about your divine order within yourself, in your divine relationships. Don't compare it to me because my journey and your journey may be not the same journey. Maybe we met in the same journey and so on. For it, you need to look at it as that my divine journey within me, okay, is allowing this divine order within me. I don't restrict it. So, allowed to be as man, guys, when you blow my chat with so many things, I hardly keep it up with. The detective, he had a tons of sex though. Well, some of the spiritual teachers actually like to have a lot for it, but it's all changed when you come to intimacy. You don't want to just have sex. No. You're probably helping yourself, if you know what I mean, but instead of having just a meaningless. If it's only for satisfaction as the physical, no, it's not worth it. You poison your soul that way. So Kroger, great answer. We are on the same page. Exactly. A lot of us is going to go on the same page, Kroger. My twins speak God. He's home speaking ahead of externality. Theo, he like whenever we do energies and all, he especially go outside to meet me and happy with me and outside when I work in a garden. When I listen to music, energies, feminine, masculine. Thanks, Joe. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, people will be happy for, right. It's gonna be good. Thanks, Dio, for beautiful summer. Christine. Quinn, I walked 5 days ago, totally detached from my twin. Could this be work from the universe? He's calling and texting me. I have an insert. Queen Master, if I was you, look from an inside for why you don't call him, why you don't text him. Ooh, why? You feel like it's pointless. You may feel like he's not in the right place. You feel like he only wants intimacy parts and a physical existence, not a spiritual intimacy. But not texting back is actually not proper way at all. So it's not. That talks about some behavior pattern, and Queen Master, take a look. Maybe he needs some help and he's crying for help and is trying to text you, and so on. I mean, there could be a lot of codependency issues inside of it. I don't know the whole story, but if you need help, find me on a Facebook, but we need to talk about this because not answering what it is. Krogo, people who can fly alone are different. Calling and seems to be heavy and all encompassing. Krogo, yeah, flying solo sometimes is not good, but flying solo is make you who you are. Okay. Usually, the people who fly solo, they have one primary mission called leadership. Take a look at it down from within you, Krogo. Yeah, I know. Hit the spot, doesn't it? The energy hit the spot there, Krogo. Yeah. I know you've been asking this yourself. Unconditional love. Ram Dass was Richard Alpert. He worked with Timothy Leary and Harvard and LSD research in the 60s and got involved. Traveled to many India, maybe the times of one. He actually worked on his love problem and writes about it. He speaks about spiritual couples who have no interest in physical sex anymore except to reproduct. Yeah. Or the last time with my TF was so nice. The funny is that I felt I was with myself, like you have fun alone, but we were together, very harmonized. Very good, Erica. Very good. Happy for you. Romantic sending messages of love and love. Christine, Erica, I'm happy for you. So, yes. Yeah, so be ready for those changes. People's going to ask me, Dio, is the same information? There is a third party involved, Queen Master. You should have started with that. Yeah, you can't have third party and the twin flames. That is a big no. That is a like, especially if it's a hidden third party. Or if you say there is no third party, but actually still is. That is a big time. If they don't come out clean, if they're not coming out with these situations, third parties are no good. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, you can't have third. You can't have third will in the divine relationships. Maybe on this screw up toxic way of life, like one woman has two husbands, and they have this relationships, or one man has a two women's wife and a girlfriend that they call existing, co-living within themselves. That's garbage to me. Okay. Not in divine though. Not in the divine. Some of the religions allow this, some of the situations allow this, some of the things are the way they are. Okay, you have to respect this and so on. And the religious point of view, but as far as they going up from twin flame point of view, the stand, nope. People who's been in a third party and they're within their twin flame, hopefully you never seen this, but when the runner understands that they're ruining their twin flame relationship because they choose third party, don't want to be there. Trust me, the divine is going to be there. It's called karma. So, Quinn, yeah, if that is the case, I can understand why you don't talk to them. You still don't forgive the third party, maybe. Or if the person's still going out and look for a third party, like for example, if the person tells you, well, I want to keep my options open. Yes, a divine point of view when you're in a relationships like this, in friendships and so on, yes, for it. You need to understand that the person who looks for all this from within, they have to find something they're missing from within themselves. They don't find it probably within you, they don't find it with nobody else, and they keep looking to some other person to give it to them. The only places they actually don't look is inside. So maybe you need to talk to your twin flame and tell them exactly that whatever they're missing, what are they looking for a third party, is actually within them. So, oh, Alicia, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Let me know if you need something. We can talk on the Facebook. All right. For me, the TF, it felt more like it was constantly discovering this person. Yes, you're discovering persons. Handling the holidays as a TF. Detective TF, that is. That is going to be need some a lot of more questions because what is the issue is going to be related how to handle it. And there's got to be a tons of issues that needs to be looked for. Yeah. I'm alone divine. Somebody disconnect me from twin flame. There's a lot of disconnections now within the twin flames. Why? What is this disconnections right now? Is that obsession of the twin flame not to evolve within, replacing this upgrade within the mind? You to get your personality mindset to divine mindset. So, Dio, 1,000 euros for today topic. Whoa! Thank you. Appreciate Christine. Kroger, leadership is a privilege with a lot of responsibility, some sacrifice. You know, it should know how to pick them. You know what, Kroger? I have to 1,000,000% agree with you. They don't give you this leadership without understanding that you can take the accountability, the responsibility. And a sacrifice most of the time is you to be alone. Because maybe the people you are with, they maybe sabotage you. Maybe they'll will bring you down. Maybe they're gonna slow you down. But you need to understand when two leaders coming together, what the situations is there, when they understands everything, and that's what is going to be the future development within twin flames and divine partnerships. And I know you understand this. A lot of people don't get that though. And you're right. Divine's choosing its people very, very carefully. But they're looking for one thing. It's the same thing when the company hires someone. It's called one thing: performance. And you're doing the job that you're supposed to do. Yeah, that kind of goes. It's not easy. Nobody says it's going to be easy, but with the inner peace within inside of you is things and so on. And take this responsibility within yourself. And when you find that you're working with divine, and if there's any issues, the divine knows it's the same thing like your job. When a day comes in and tells you, your lighter machine is not working, and tell them, I need more time. Because if I don't fix it right now properly and I give you the machine to run it, you're going to screw it up more. What do you need more? A production, or you need the machine to be properly weighed? And they understand that their decision will determine the situations. And guess what? Usually the case is, okay, dear, fix the machine properly. That is more important. Just kind of like a human-based explanations on this. Yeah, they're looking for me to be back in the field of doing my job. My LinkedIn, that's kind of like bombarded with people looking me to go back in that field. So, Alicia, need coffee at 10:33. Better holidays and separation. What kind of things can happen? How to cope? All right. Well, if you guys want to go with the holidays and separations, yeah. Having a reunion during holidays, it happens. How to handle families, friends that don't understand it, can maybe even be against it. It's going to be pretty good, detective, when you put these questions in there, and hopefully not blowing the chat too much so I can keep it up with. Because I have a hard time of keeping that up. This is just ideas. I personally feel fine. I'm going to a soup kitchen for breakfast and to mingle and get guidance from spirit for my non-profit. All right, Alicia. Pretty good. All right, guys. I have a reading to do, so I'm going to be doing some little break that I need for it because it's starting within 20 minutes from now. But what I want to leave you with, let the divine allows you to do the changes from within. It's going to be the most beautiful evolutions that you ever have. In other words, allow them to bless you. Stop being this personality from within that, like, I want this and that. I need this. Oh, you gave me this, but I don't like what you gave me. Allow the divine to give you the bliss. It's going to come with inner peace, with situations, and so on, guys. All right. Let's share the love and the light here. Thank you for the super chat and giving back the energy, guys. Thank you so much for it. Let's share the love and the light here. And we're going to come tomorrow, pretty much the same time. So, love you all. Be love, guys. Okay? Just be love. Hmm. Dio mio. All right, guys. Let it be what it's meant to be, because it is what it's going to be. All right? Be love. Diamond B, I'm going to message you.